All right, everybody. I got Sonny Graese on the phone with us tonight for Let's Grow Pulling, and he's the owner and driver of the Stacks truck, and it's the Stacks truck won up in Baraboo, Wisconsin Friday night. We were up there with our tractor, the Remedy, and just made an awesome pass. And Sonny lives up in Crivitz, Wisconsin. He's brought his truck down to our polls in Richland Center before, and he's going to bring it down this Saturday to the Churn and Dirt National Saturday, July 23rd. If any fans are you can get to Richland Center. We're going to start the Badger State classes at 1:30. It's only $10 to get in. Kids 12 and under are free, and I love the semi truck class, Sonny, because so many people make their living or have made their living or had a family member who made their living driving a truck. And trucking just isn't an 8 to 5 job, it's a lifestyle. And people, they embrace it, they adore it, they adopt it. And when they see pulling trucks, semi trucks on the track, man, they go wild. And so glad that the Badger State tractor pullers added them. I know you're running the Grand National at the NTPA. You support the Badger State pulls that you can. You support, I'm going to call them brush pulls. I know brush pull isn't the word at times, but they'll have a pull, but they'll add a semi-truck class. People get offended when you say brush pull. And I don't know what else to call it. It's non-sanctioned. It's non-sanctioned pulling, but they'll put a semi-truck class in. Anyway, Sonny Crazy. You said, how do you pronounce your name properly? You said it's Crazy with a G, so it's Sonny Grazy. I'll never forget your last name now ever again as long as I live. So, Sonny, where is Crivitz, Wisconsin at?
It's about 45 miles north of Green Bay.
Okay, so you're a hike when you go anywhere. Wow.
Yeah, we got a 4-hour start just before we get out of the state or before we even get close to where everybody else can start meeting up.
Wow. So you're running the Grand National NTPA this year for points. How many hooks have you had so far this year?
This year we've had 5 hooks so far.
So Toma, where else?
We had Toma, actually Peoria, Illinois got rained out, which is hard to believe because it's been under a roof. It unfortunately got rained out. Let's see here. What else did we have here? Trying to think. Yeah, maybe that was just the 3 hooks so far.
Okay.
I know we got Morley, Michigan left. We got Bowling Green, Ohio. We got 2 hooks down there, and I believe Sandwich, Illinois.
Okay, cool. How are you doing so far with the Grand National guys?
Right now we're 3 points out of first.
Okay, who's got you right now?
Dean Lucky, Mother Trucker.
The Mother Trucker. That thing. Yep, that's awesome. I love the name of that.
Yeah.
Did he used to have a John Deere pulling tractor, like a Super Farm or something?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, yep. I'll have to get him on the phone one of these nights. So, but like again, saw you went up on Baraboo the other night. Made a heck of a good pass, and the crowd just went wild. They just don't get to see tough running trucks like this. So, tell us about the Stacks truck a little bit. How many turbos, cubic inch, approximate horsepower, so the fans can understand.
Right now we're running just a single charger on it. We're running a cat motor, C-model cat. We're running 1,050 cubic inch. Right now we've had it on a dyno about 3,300 horse.
Wow.
We're in the process of putting another motor together, possibly another truck. That one there should be. We don't want to give out a whole lot of secrets on that one yet because there's a whole lot of detail into the next one.
That's fine. So tell us about who supports you in this pulling thing. Your family, your friends. Who's kind of your crew?
Family and friends are a lot of it. Actually, how we got started in the pulling, we actually started pulling stock semi trucks in around 2000, 2001. And actually, the truck that we run right now actually used to be my father-in-law's very first truck that he bought brand new. And we had it for, he put on almost 2 million miles on it. We ended up selling the truck to a logger. The logger put another couple $100,000 on it. We bought it back, redid it. The reason why it was so much fun to go to Baraboo is for the fact that we grew up with PI, Badger State, and a lot of people seen the truck kind of grow. I think the last time I was in Baraboo, actually, we pulled 2 Super Farm tractors down there, unhooked the truck, pulled the Super Farm tractors, loaded everything up, and came back home. So there's actually kind of a lot of history on it, and actually the name of the truck, actually our drivers named it, because we had it built. Lance Mertens helped us out with it and did a real good job on it. And we actually ran the truck up and down the road, pulling loads with about 1,000 horse, 1,200 horse out of it. And we used to run 8-inch straight pipes on it. And so the drivers actually named it for us.
Yeah, those are big stacks. I like it. I like it a lot. So when you said Lance Merton, like Lance Merton's Legal Addiction Hot Farm up in your area?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
He's got a good running tractor too. Very, very sharp tractor. Good, nice guy. I like him a lot.
Yeah, he's a real good guy.
So, what does Sonny do for a living?
Actually, we probably do a lot. My in-laws own a trucking business. We got about 15, 16 trucks. We haul chips, boiler fuel, lumber, sawdust. We got a drying operation. We actually bring sawdust in, and we take the moisture out of it and sell it for livestock bedding. And on my side, I own electrical business. We do commercial, residential, industrial wiring. And about 10 years ago, 8 years ago, I took and spread off, and now we do utility side of it. So we actually got 3 or 4 directional drill cable pulls. We actually do utility work, power, gas, a lot of fiber optic, and stuff like that.
Wow, that's quite the resume there, Sonny. I'm impressed. What year did you start pulling? Do you remember exactly?
I think we started, I'm going to guess 2002.
Okay.
We started with the semi trucks. I know, like, my wife's family, my father-in-law, they've been pulling 1066s and 1466 tractors for years.
What's her maiden name?
Vanderwald.
Vanderwald. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, they're originally out of De Pere, and they moved up to Cribbetsville. They always keep telling me 20 years ago, but they don't think they realize they keep getting older, and it's actually like 40 or 50 years ago.
That's all right.
But yeah, so they had a big history of pulling tractors.
And you said you started with the stock semi then?
Yeah, we started with stock semi trucks, and then I'm sure Ted Street was actually kind of one of the ones that helped us get into the more modified stuff, because he kept kind of riding us, and he's like, "Well, when are you guys going to build something? When are you going to build something?" Well, then we started building something.
Do you remember what year that was, Sonny?
That would have been 2003.
2003. Okay, cool.
Yep.
So what are your most memorable pulls you've been to with your truck? Or yeah, it doesn't have to be a specific one, but like, what are ones that just stand out and why?
Actually, they're actually all fun. We had a couple years ago, we had a bad stretch. We actually took 2 years off. When we originally built the truck, we took in, actually melted the motor down about 4 times. And when it starts to get more like work, then it's not so fun no more.
Correct.
But I don't know. Like you said, they're all fun. Whether you go to Bowling Green, Ohio, just the group of the group of people that are out there, the fans. I mean, Bowling Green is actually real. Like I said, awesome hook. Toma's a lot of fun. And actually, I like some of the smaller ones that are getting bigger. Like Baraboo example. It's just, like I said, it's fun being around home. And like I said, a lot of people have seen the trucks grow through the years. And, shoot, a lot of times, well, obviously, we're basically the last class that pulls. But, we'll sit around and end up talking to people that, come up and say, hey, boy, I remember when you guys, barely took it, even hardly get it down the track. Like I said, they're all, everywhere you go is just a blast. Peoria, Illinois. That's another one that's, it's kind of weird because, they have that indoor track, and all they have is, a stock semi-class there, and then you got your half a dozen big trucks that go down there, and just the people are just real personal. And like I said, I really can't say there's really been a bad spot that we've actually ever went.
Awesome. What kind of RPMs do you leave the line at in a semi truck or in your semi truck, or do you not want to? Is that a secret?
Not really. I kind of argue with a couple people on it, whether the tach's correct or not. It's right on. We put a tachometer on it. We checked it at an idle. Typically, I come out of the hole about 4,900, 5,000 RPM.
Okay. I guess I was thinking it was gonna be more than that, but I suppose big cubes like that, it's hard to get them really honking. It's almost like having a big Massey Ferguson V8. So.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
That makes a lot of sense to me. So, again, I got Sonny Graese on the phone with me out of Crivets, Wisconsin. He's the owner and driver of the stack truck. He's running NTPA Grand National. Is it called Super Semis in the Grand National, or is it called, what's it called, the exact class?
The Grand National is going to be a Super Semis.
Super Semi. I know in the Badger State we're calling it the Pro Mod Semi. I know the guys wanted to give it a different name. And again, really, really happy to have them because it just adds to our show so much more. And like I told everybody at the beginning of the interview, Sonny, so many people sitting in the stands can relate to semi-trucks. The Peterbilt, the Kenworth, the Mack, the Cat, everything like that. It just it's something they can relate to. That's why I think diesel trucks, the 4x4 diesel trucks are really starting to grow too, because you see so many of those on the road, and every kid's got one at a stoplight, Sonny, and he rump, and takes off a little bit.
I got to play with them.
Yep, got to blow a little smoke. So, you're coming to Richland Center this coming Saturday, July 23rd. What do you got going on after that then?
We got Richland Center, and I believe then I take and head over to Morley, Michigan for August 6th. Then we come back and we're doing Hillsboro both days.
Yep.
And I think there might be, I don't know if Norwalk's got something. And after Hillsboro, we take and load back up and head back over to Bowling Green, Ohio for a week, and then we get back from Bowling Green, Ohio, and actually we do come back to do a local brush hook by us at the end of the month.
Where's that at, Sonny?
Wasaki.
Wasaki. Okay, cool. Very, very, very good. So, who are some sponsors that help you out the truck, or is it pretty much? Do you have anybody helping you outside of your business at all, or is it all Crivets?
Well, it's pretty much all Crivets. My father-in-law pretty much owns the truck. I do all the wrenching. Well, I shouldn't say I do all the wrenching, which I do most of it. But I got a couple group of mechanics. I got a buddy of mine that he used to work for a fabricating shop, and now he works on my underground crew. And I'll pull him out of the crew, and he'll come in and he'll do all the welding on it. We got 5 or 6 full-time mechanics in our shop, and I'll pull a couple of those guys off to help, do clutch work and stuff like that. But the father-in-law pretty much owns the truck, and I like spending his money. It's easy.
Hey, that's a good problem to have.
But the only thing I hate about the truck is I hate doing the cleaning. I'll crawl underneath. I'll get greasy, oily. I don't care. When it comes to cleaning, I leave that to my wife and my father-in-law.
Okay. Well, maybe we can find some people to help you out with that too. Listening to the show
that'd be
tonight.
Great.
So, well, hey, congratulations on the win in Baraboo Friday night. You made an awesome pass. Looking forward to seeing you coming down this Saturday in Richland Center. It's very neat that you're second in the points behind the Mother Trucker and the NTPA Grand National. And again, thank you for helping us grow polling, Sonny. It's a big part of it. When you think as a puller and as a businessman, and that's what I want more people to understand is pullers are they're business people. It's a business. You need to make some money to have a pulling truck because we're doing this as a hobby or a pulling tractor or whatever. What how do I say this properly? What is the one thing that we need to do as pullers more to grow pulling? Like, how do we get more fans in the stands? I guess ultimately, Sonny, what do we need to do?
Basically, what you're doing, I think you guys have a great deal going, getting more people involved. And basically, I would think like a lot of these polls, get more of the fans backed by the drivers. Let them talk to the drivers. More one-on-one. We've been to a couple polls where everything's been, what do you call it, segregated, where the fans are on one side and we're on the other side, and they never really even get taken, intermingle at all, and get any feedback or any criticism like that either.
Right. No, and that's one thing about Richland Center. We have open pits. I know Hillsboro does as well. And I know some places it doesn't work. But if you're a promoter or you're an association and you're listening to the show tonight, that's what it's about. We want to interact with the fans. We want to embrace the fans because they're there. They're paying their hard-earned dollars to watch us pull our hard-earned dollars. It's a hobby. Pulling's still a hobby. And I don't know if it'll ever not be a hobby. We all got real jobs. And that's what's funny. People say, well, why don't you go here? Why don't you go here? I'm like, I got to work. I got to get up and get to work next. I'd love to. I wish this was my full-time job. We do all this promoting and stuff, late at night and schedule posts on Facebook throughout the day and stuff like that, just to keep the fans entertained. And one thing we do too, Sonny, and I think what's made our page popular, we do more than just polling. We make people laugh. We poke fun at people. We have a lot of good time with politics and different things like that because you got to make people laugh. Life's too short not to laugh, and if you
we have to.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. It's supposed to be fun.
And polling doesn't.
Fun, it ain't worth doing it then.
And what people love most on our page and anything, just like NASCAR, they love a wreck. People love when stuff blows up, and you could have a 375-foot pass, Sonny, with the old stacks right down the middle of the track. And let's say somebody else came up right behind you and blew the turbo through the hood. The blowing the turbo through the hood is going to have 1 million views, and you're only going to have 100,000 just because of the people love carnage and wreckage and stuff like that. So,
I've got a lot of scrap parts laying around.
I went down to the Domans with the Hurricane Alice Pro Stock. They helped me put my tractor together, the new Remedy, and they have a shed out back behind, beautiful farm, Winchester, Kansas, just perfect. And then there's a shed, old piece of crap wooden shed, about 3 sides left on it, Sonny, and it's just full of old turbos and pumps and lines and bearings and pistons and everything. It's just funny. It's like it's a scrapyard basically. So.
Yep, my mechanics need to start getting my stuff out of the shop because it's taking up a whole bay with all my parts. I've got blocks laying in half. I've got cranks laying around. I've got bent rods. We've bent rods so bad, we've had to take a torch in there to cut the rods in half so we can get the liners out of the block.
I love it. So, hey, again, I got Sonny Graese on the phone with me out of Crivets, Wisconsin. He drives a Stax truck, and he admitted to us that he spends his father-in-law's money. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a good way to do things. So as we look into like 2017, 2018, 2019, I'm hearing more guys say they want to build semi trucks. Are you starting to hear that more too? Do you feel like it's coming on?
Yeah, I've talked to probably a half a dozen people already that that are looking at trying to build get into the semi trucks, and I think everybody's under the wrong impression that just because you got a semi truck, it costs you a lot more than anybody else's tractor. And in all reality, it really doesn't matter if you have a 4-wheel drive diesel pickup truck, pro stock tractor, limited. I mean, it costs you X amount of dollars to build a motor, and it costs you X amount of dollars a day to build a chassis. Ours is just a larger scale. I would say the more cumbersome thing about ours is obviously we have to have another semi truck and a trailer to pull it around. But a lot of guys nowadays have haulers anyhow.
Yep. No, I agree.
But yeah, I talked to probably about a half a dozen people, and like I said, anybody's got any questions about them, I'm not that way. I'm not like most people. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. I mean, obviously, the more competition we have out there, the better the show is going to be. And like I said, just because you throw a motor and transmission and rear ends in it doesn't mean you're going to get it to the ground.
No, you can have all the horsepower in the world. You got to get it to the ground. That's one thing Esden Lane said. You're only as good as your competition. So kudos to you for recognizing that. Hey, Sonny, do you have a Facebook page or a website, or how does people learn more about the Stax truck and your pulling team?
Actually, I think everybody just you follow me just under Sonny Graese.
Okay.
I'm on Facebook, and everything whatever I have that I can post on or pass on, we do.
And it's Graese.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Sonny. People, if you're paying attention out there, you can follow along. You don't have to. That's what's great about Facebook. You don't have to be friends with him. You can just follow Sonny, and you can see when he posts about the truck and stuff like that. So, hey, Sonny, thanks for taking a few minutes out of your busy schedule to spend some time with me on the Let's Grow Pulling Show. I'll see you Saturday in Richland Center, and we're going to have a good time, okay?
Sounds good. Have a
Thanks,
good night.
Sonny. Take care, buddy.
Get back to you later.
Bye. The most entertaining Churning Dirt Nationals ever. Thursday, July 21 through Sunday, July 24th. Come to the Richland Center, Wisconsin County Fairgrounds. We have a carnival this year with free admission to the carnival grounds courtesy of the Richland Center, Wisconsin Culvers. Truck and tractor pulls Thursday. Free admission to the Churning Dirt Carnival grounds in Richland Center, Wisconsin, courtesy of the Richland Center Culvers. Carnival hours are Thursday, July 21, 5 p.m. to 11 p.m., Friday, July 22nd, noon to 11 p.m., Saturday, July 23rd, noon to 11 p.m., and Sunday, July 24th, noon to 5 p.m. $15 discounted 4-hour wristbands available at hybridredneck.com or Jones's, Napa, Vitesniks, or the Cheese Cellar, or $25 a day of the event. Visit hybridredneck.com for all the start times, details, and event info for Churning Dirt 2016. The first ever Churning Challenge for adults and Muddy Buddy for kids obstacle course run Sunday, July 24th at the Fairgrounds in Richland Center, Wisconsin. 14 and up will compete in the 5K Churning Challenge, and a smaller course will be set up for the Muddy Buddy. Competitors will run, crawl, climb, slide their way through 12 obstacles as well as a brief tour of the Pine River. Sign up online or get more info at hybridredneck.com. You can also sign up the day of the event. Racing starts at 9 a.m. Sunday, July 24th. hybridredneck.com for all the details and start times. Thursday, July 22nd, Churning Dirt, Richland Center, Wisconsin. Carnival hours are 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. with wristband specials from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Grandstand entertainment begins at 6 p.m. $5 admission, kids 12 and under free. For the truck and tractor pull featuring American mini pullers, street gas trucks, 5500 antique where the puller must be 18 or younger and live within 30 miles of Richland Center. A 12.5 Altered Farm shootout, $500 to win. Pullers Incorporated Pro Farm tractors and Superstock gas trucks. Southwest Wisconsin Pullers 2.6 diesel trucks and hot farm tractors. Out of field 17.5 tool drive tractor, a 12.5 farm stock, and a street driven 4x4 diesel truck class. Friday, July 23rd, Churning Dirt at the Richland Center, Wisconsin Fairgrounds. Carnival hours are noon to 11 p.m. with ride wristband specials from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Grandstand entertainment begins at 6 p.m. with the Twisted Metal Demolition Derby, as well as a monster truck. $10 admission, kids 12 and under free. Purchase discounted ride wristbands for the carnival at Jones's, Vitesniks, Cheese Cellar, or Napa. Visit our website at hybridredneck.com for all the details. Churning Dirt 2016, July 21 through 24th, Richland Center, Wisconsin Fairgrounds. Saturday, July 24th, Churning Dirt at the Fairgrounds in Richland Center, Wisconsin. Carnival hours are noon to 11 p.m. Kids pedal pull starts at 1 p.m. Grandstand entertainment begins at noon. $10 admission, kids 12 and under free for the best truck and tractor pulling in the Midwest with the Badger State Tractor Pullers, Tri-County Mini Rod Pullers, Monster Truck, and Steam Engine Pulling Sled Exhibition, all at noon. Saturday night, 8 p.m. to midnight, live music with the Joey James Band all the way from Texas in the show barn at the fairgrounds. $10 cover with free beer. Get all your Churn and Dirt info at hybridredneck.com. Churn and Dirt at the Richland Center, Wisconsin Fairgrounds. Affordable entertainment at the grandstands because of great sponsorship from Jones Chevrolet Buick, Napa Auto Parts, Richland County Tourism, Vitesnik Power Sports, Wisconsin Distributors, and Capital Wealth Advisory Group. Thursday, July 21st, truck and tractor pull, 6 p.m., only $5. Friday, July 22nd, demolition derby and monster truck, 6 p.m., only $10. Saturday, July 23rd, beginning at noon, Badger State tractor pullers and monster truck, only $10. At all of our events, kids 12 and under are free. Get all the details at hybridredneck.com. Go.
Churn and Dirt Nationals, Richland Center, Wisconsin. Demo Derby, Monster Truck, Carnival, Badger State Tractor Pullers. Thursday, July 21st to Sunday, the 24th. Grand admission, $5 Thursday, $10 Friday, $10 Saturday. Kids 12 and under free. Thursday, July 21st, tractor pulls 6 p.m. Friday, July 2nd, 22nd, demolition derby and monster truck, 6 p.m. Saturday, July 23rd, Badger State tractor pullers, monster truck. Steam engine 12 p.m. Kids pedal pull 1 p.m. Live music 8 p.m. to midnight. $10 cover. Free beer in show barn. Sunday, July 24th. Turning challenge mud run 5K obstacle course 9 a.m. Carnival hours. Thursdays 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Friday noon to 11 p.m. Saturday noon to 11 p.m. Sunday noon to 5. Wristband specials Thursday, July 21st, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Friday, July 22nd, and Sunday, July 24th, 1 p.m. to 5 a.m. Reserve your camping spots at www.hybridredneck.com. Churn and Dirt Nationals. Thursday, July 21st, and through Sunday 24th.